All right, it's time for T-Mobile to pay out. So customers that were affected by the 2021 massive data breach, if you're one of those customers, according to a recent update on the T-Mobile data breach settlement website, payouts are expected in April of 2025. If you've been affected by this data breach, your data such as social, date of birth, address, driver's license information, any of that has been handed out on behalf of T-Mobile due to this data breach, you're going to receive some kind of payment. So the payout amount is very hefty, $350 million. That's a very large sum of money. However, there's apparently an approximate of 76 million individuals that were affected by this data breach. So I did the math here. So the 350 million divided by 76 million customers is an average payout of about $4.60, give or take. Obviously, some customers may receive more depending on, I guess, how severe their situation was. Maybe, I don't know how they're calculating this. So maybe the more information that was leaked out, the greater the extent of damage done to you would entitle you to get more money. So I don't know how that works, to be honest, that whole process of how they determine who gets more money. I'm assuming it's something in that ballpark there, something in that range of how they'll probably calculate who gets more money. But that's basically what you're looking at. We know that these payouts are pretty much pennies on a dollar, but it's still nice to see that they're writing a fat check because, you know, this is their responsibility to do better and to make sure that customers' data information is more secure. If you're not really familiar what happened, the fallout prompted a class action lawsuit accusing the company of failing to adequately protect customers' data. So rather than prolong litigation, T-Mobile opted to settle, agreeing to the $350 million fund to compensate affected customers and bolster its cybersecurity, they're saying here. So affected customers will get this payout. So 150 million. I think there's 150 million additional investment over 2022 and 2023 that T-Mobile was promising to do better with cybersecurity. So we know how that goes. No plans as to what they were going to do with that money, which is something I talked about recently in a Verizon video. Not too many people saw that, but it's a good video because Verizon is planning to do more with cybersecurity, and at least they explain what they're going to do. And that's what I want from T-Mobile here. That's pretty much what we have here. There's other stuff regarding how, what happened with the data breach or whatnot. But if you believe you've been affected, you believe that you're eligible, T-Mobile says that they want you to contact them. You can do it via their website, official website, or there's a phone number here listed in the article, which I'll link for you. They're saying that the administrator has urged patience, noting that distributing funds to an estimated 76 million class members could take some time. So payouts are expected to start going out in April, but you might have to wait a little time. That's where you may want to reach out to T-Mobile. If you know you've been affected, you know you're eligible to get these funds, you may want to contact them to see when you're expected to receive your fair share of the deal here. As always, thank you once again for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.